Evet arkadaşlar, devam ediyoruz. Ne yapacak? Şunları verelim. Burası tam komple.
Oh, this is warming the cockles of my heart. I'm just so pleased that Otto picked me for the Friendly Fairhaven Neighborhood Watch.
Yeah, I'm really pleased for you too, Natalia.
Hmm. Ah, bir tane daha olsaymış. Hadi. Duruyor mu dostum açları? Var mı anlayın? Okey. Bu duyuyor.
Oh, such a good cat.
Abi, tadı mısın? Ben şunu
I'm all I could make. Should I go to bed?
Evet. Madenler daha acı.
Oh, hi, Lena. What's up?
Trouble, I think. Mayor Otto has called an emergency town hall meeting, and there's a feeling in the air that has me pretty jumpy.
So far, I've had bad experiences with town hall meetings in general, so. All right, let's go.
I don't want to go in there and listen to Otto. Not after last night.
Me either. But it'll look suspicious if we don't go. Come on.
Thank you all for joining me. I know it's early, but this is an emergency. I received an anonymous tip yesterday that confirms what I suspected. There are witches in Fairhaven.
I knew it! I could sense the malcontents!
Simmer down, simmer down. What we need now is information. Has anyone seen or heard anything unnatural?
I don't like the woods, same as you. But isn't there a less public way to...
It's Sophia.
Sophia is the witch. I've seen her.
Oh no.
Doing what?
Going out into the woods late at night.
I was just looking for Juliet. She didn't come home by curfew.
Natalia, Sophia's not a witch. She never hurt anyone.
Malcontents have a way of tricking the innocent into defending them.
I can't believe this. You think I'd really...
Quiet! We need order now more than ever. I will investigate Natalia's claims as fully as I can. We'll hold a trial for Sophia a week from today.
You can't do that?
Shh!
I can, and I have to. Something's been troubling Fairhaven since I was a little boy. And we will figure out what it is. See you all next week. And in the meantime, stay safe.
Why would Natalia say that? She always seemed nice.
It wasn't Natalia, was it? It was the Wraith.
The Wraith's messing with someone already?
Natalia's never acted like that before. She's as sweet as Sophia.
Maybe the High Priestess knows how to fix this. We'll find out tonight, yeah?
We better. Because we have to fix this.
Güzel abi. Bekliyoruz. Hani. Benim.
The time for walking slow has passed. Lighten my feet and make me fast.
Bak senin yanında büyük kullandım.
I was quite surprised to hear Natalia's claim that Sophia might be a witch. She's been having a difficult time with Juliet, which is but I don't think she seems like the witch.
So, what, is the witchy type?
Oh, I suppose I don't know. We'll see what happens at the trial.
Sen de güzel saklıyorsun. Oğlum bir evinde otur ya. Evinde otur. Baba yok mu? Aa.
My watering can is already full.
Evet. Bu bitki soldu mu? Ben dün sulamadığım için soldu. Dur. Beni o zaman. Tamam. Şey, dur. Yap. Oldu.
Are you feeling okay, Natalia?
Sure. Just grateful I saw what Sophia was up to. It's a shame. I really liked her. Goes to show that anyone can be a malcontent.
Peki. Buna vermeyeceği bir unsur var.
Aw, who's a good kitty?
Well, we have to do something. What's the point of having magic at all if we don't use it to help that poor lady?
I use my magic to help all the time. But I help creatures, not humans. Humans destroy each other. It's all that makes them unique.
Ahem. As the only one of us who used to be a human, let me say that isn't true. Humans are afraid of what they don't know. But so are the Fae. We're not different, and I can't hold up here, watching Sophia suffer.
Say you help her. What if you're discovered? What if you transform? Interfering with human affairs does more harm than good. I would know.
But you're... we can't, I just... Oh, drat, I don't like this.
Perry and I are hundreds of years old. We've seen scads of witch trials. Never ends well.
And as the senior members of Ravenwood Hollow, we're breaking this tie. No interfering.
Ah, well... Horse feathers!
How much of that did you hear?
Enough to get the gist. No helping.
A decision I have to abide by, technically. But if there's anything you need...
Wow. Thanks, Wesley. That's very generous of you.
Delightful! Thank you! Perry says that the Coven let a wraith escape from the gloaming. That is serious. I have been here many centuries, and I have not seen that happen for some time.
What happened last time?
It is better that I not say.
Burada
Finally!
Adept, did you get a chance to examine Natalia?
I did. I asked her to stop by the clinic for a cup of tea.
And?
It's as we all feared. The wraith that escaped the gloaming last night has possessed Natalia.
This is all my fault. If we hadn't gone into the gloaming...
That shouldn't have destabilized the wellspring so profoundly. Something strange is going on.
How do we get Natalia to take back what she said?
This happened to a cousin of mine when I was a boy. Banishment is the only way to make a wraith leave for good.
That's complicated magic.
Well, complicated problems call for complicated magic, don't they now? We'll need something Natalia's made with her hands. Next, something that carries a memory dear to her.
And we will need a sapphire to capture the genie, and fennel seed powder to bind it.
Fennel seed powder?
If you grow some fennel, you can pound it up in your mortar and pestle.
Can't I just grind up the seeds instead of growing them?
Nonsense. We need fresh seeds from fresh fennel.
Novice, can you gather these 4 things?
I'll do my best.
Bring the things that hold a part of Natalia, what she's made, and what carries a memory to me once you've got them. I'll look within them. If they're powerful enough, I'll show you how to make the banishment incantation.
Be swift. Sophia only has a week until her trial.
Safir'de bu var. Rezalet tuzu. Böyle.
Farseer, I have something to show you. How about this iron she made?
Good, good. Hand it to me, and I'll read it.
How do you read something without words?
You give it a darn close look, of course. Let's see. Careful, man, careful. What are you doing?
Who?
She would curse you, wouldn't she? She's bitter.
Tell me what you're seeing.
You can't see? Sorry. I saw a man. Must have been Natalia's pa. And a woman. Not Natalia's ma. Daughter of the local babka.
Babka? Isn't that a pastry?
It also means spirit whisperer. A witch. Looks like Natalia's pa fell in love with the babka's daughter back in Russia, but the girl died, and the babka cursed her pa with bad luck. A curse that he passed on to his daughter years later.
Natalia.
That's right. You've done well, novice. We can use this for the incantation. Come back when you've got something else to show me. I've lost a lot of my people to wraiths.
Did wraiths get to people in your family?
No. They got to a few folk who hated my family. You know what you've got to do? Gather up those ingredients.
Since Ma went back to lead that coven outside of Johannesburg, they've had to banish a few wraiths. But their coven is like 6 times the size of ours. So am I nervous? Yes, very.
Don't delay in gathering the supplies we'll need to banish the wraith from Natalia. I want to believe that she and Otto will stop before they go too far, but we can't take risks.
Sen ne bekliyorsun?
Malcontents and witches are the same thing! I can't believe I never made that connection before.
So you believe in witches then?
Yeah, and they're really, really dangerous. Be careful, Tara.
Peki tamam. Neyse. Ne yapalım? Peki.
Springs, latches, bolts, pins. Open up and let me in. Here, Farseer. Something else that holds a bit of Natalia in it.
I've been looking forward to this. I want to see how Natalia's story goes.
So do I.
So many miles above the sea.
I'll wait for him to finish.
Oh, there you are, Miss Kuznetsova. And there's the babka, still alive. I've aged better than her.
What did Natalia do?
She flew all the way back to her pa's village in Russia to ask the babka to lift the curse. Brave of her, the babka gave her an old hammer. This hammer belonged to Natalia's grandpa's pa, and told her that if she used the hammer, her fortunes would be set right.
So that's why she became a blacksmith so suddenly.
Seems that way.
But Natalia still thinks she suffers from misfortune. Did the babka lie?
Don't know. No surprise that Natalia's fed up with witches, though. You can get started on this incantation, novice. Finding out which parts of Natalia the wraith latched onto was the hard part.
Masada sürgün etme büyüsüne hazırlan. Hadi bak. Ses. Gidebilir miyim? Gel. 12. Bekle. Elde. Evet.
Time for bed.
Okey. Sürgün etmedik. Ne istiyoruz işte? Kağıdı yaparız. Bu. Kağıt.
Hey, Planty. Water some plants for me today?
Okay.
Oh, you twice blasted little...
Did you just electrocute yourself?
Yes, again. Oh, I was fiddling with these wires, but it's so dang hard to get an electrical charge reading without my versorium. So, over and over.
Sorry, without your what now?
My versorium. It's an incantation-powered device that detects electric charges. I use it for everything. Charge up wires with magical energy, and you've got dangerous currents on your hands. Except I haven't seen the versorium since I last went into the mines.
So you lost it?
Yeah, probably. Classic Zephyr. Oh, hey, if you see a little metal box covered in runes down there, yeah, could you pick it up?
Sure, as long as it doesn't spark my fingers off.
Tamam. Hadi sana robot yapacağım. Ha, hayvan. Tamam. Okey. Sonra bir tane daha
Ouch! Ooh, tinkering weight.
Okay, well...
yapıyor. Ya da. Oturuncu. Yok, balık şurada abi. Hadi. Bunu da yayın. Açık mısın abi?
Ooh, with this, it would be wise to focus all your energies on capturing the Wraith. Humans do terrible things to animals, but when they turn on each other, it can be just as bad.
Wesley tells me someone in your village was accused of being a witch.
Yes, but it wasn't someone in our coven. I feel terrible. Sophia is completely innocent. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with being what we are.
You must be more careful. If they ensnare one of you, you won't be able to keep the wellspring in balance. Then more innocents will suffer.
Devecik. Otur. Böyle. Büyük. Şimdi. Bezliyorum.
Hey, Feedy, get to it! Oh, You don't have any feed or hay. Hey, Feedy, get to it! Hey, fishy, go fish.
Okey. Saat 12.
Hi, kitty.
Şimdi. Evet, robot balık. Evet. Okay. Bu zamana. Geri.
I have the incantation ready. Can we rid Natalia of the Wraith now?
Good, but we must wait until it's exerting its influence. At that time, it'll be weakened enough to banish. It is sure to do so at Sophia's trial, so we must wait until then.
Come on.
Our ways must seem foolish and secretive to one who has not grown up in the Coven.
A little.
We must wear disguises, we must meet in secret, and we must be careful. To fail in these duties is to invite scrutiny, for fear is dangerous, and in the wrong hand, it has always been this way.
Are you sure you saw Sophia out there? What if it was Emmy or Finn playing tricks?
I thought it might be them at first, but I have this feeling. I'm certain it's Sophia. I don't feel certain about a lot of things, so this is different. New.
Evet, ya. Her şey bu işler çalışıyor öyle. Tamam.
Am I ready for bed?
Hazır. Aa gidiyor. Abi. Acaba 20. kat. Böyle. Birinci kata bak.
I could.
Tara, that mine near your house, how deep does it go, do you think?
There are 20 levels. I can tell you that from experience.
Ooh, impressive. Someone's been doing a lot of caving. Listen, I'd like to study some ore samples from the lowest reaches of the mine, but I don't have the skills to go that deep.
Huh. Why analyze rocks instead of clouds?
I want to know if Fairhaven's weather has always been this way. A grad schoolmate is a geologist, so if I send her samples, she might be able to tell me how much water they were exposed to over time.
I'm not sure I fully get it, but
Okay. Brilliant. You're a great help. If you could nab me a sample of ore from the very bottom level, that would be perfect for my study. So, Tara, Natalia's accusation of Sophia, is that real?
I'm afraid so.
I thought perhaps this was some sort of island-wide elaborate live-action role-playing game, which would have been odd enough. But this... I'm not sure what to think.
One thing. Geldi. Neyciğim? Ya. Şahsı. Dünya savaşı. Geceyi beyaz. Düştü.
Hi, Priestess. I've always wanted to know.
For some, it does. You build on different aspects.
That scientist wants rocks from the mine, does she now?
I guess it's pointless to ask how you know that already.
Yep. It'd be for the best if you gave me those rocks instead of her.
Why? Is she going to turn them into some weapon of mass destruction?
Novice. Giver seems friendly, but you just don't know. And this fall, we can't be too careful.
I want to see what she discovers, though.
Huh. Tell you what, girl. Bring me the rocks, and we'll both find out what they tell me.
Okay, sure. You do have a point.
Tamam. Ben Shelby'i hala dışarıda bulalım ben. Burada çok sağlam ve büyük başarı. Şimdi kaç var şimdi? 8, 4 yapar.
All those heavy metals have gone to Natalia's brain. She needs a vacation, or at least a swift dunk in the lake. That'll bring her to her senses.
Should I go to bed?
Buradan nasıl olsa geri gidemiyorum. Tamam. Evet. Ha, dolu oldu. Bir tane yer var. Pardon. Tamam. İlk baktım. Hazır onu. Hangisi?
Hey, Feety! Hey, Bruno. Trying to catch anything in particular today?
How'd you know? I'm angling for a few flounder. fried flounder makes the best fish sandwich. It was my Helena's favorite lunch.
That sounds so good. Let me know if you have extra.
I will, though I'm not the best at cooking the thing. When I'm feeling a bit lonesome, I rustle up my own fish to make this sandwich. Reminds me of when Otto was a boy and Helena was still here. And life was just the three of us.
So you're Fairhaven born and raised?
Raised, yes, but I was born in Dresden. My dad fled Germany when I was real little.
Do you remember Germany?
All I remember is my dad telling me what his life used to be like before the bombing. That was what took my ma. I always thought Fairhaven was my only home. But now that Otto's all I have, and he hardly has time for me, maybe nowhere is my home these days.
Fairhaven is still your home, Bruno. Even if Otto is distracted. I haven't been here long, but even I know your fishing shack is an island institution.
Well, I am real proud of that. Thanks for the kind words, Tara. I sure am glad you're here.
So, witch trials. Do they happen a lot here?
They do, unfortunately. But the last trials were a century ago. Someone accused one of my great-great-great-aunts of hexing some pickles. But she wasn't even a witch. She just didn't keep a very clean canning station. In her accuser's defense, botulism probably does feel like getting hexed.
Tamam. Şimdi ruhu mu alacağız? Buradan bunu da alalım. Burayı sileyim. Şey lazım. da şunu açıp karşılaş. Bir. Elma yok. Elma alalım. Bir. Tamam. Ha. Şimdi.
Is it just me, or was that a really weird town hall meeting? I never got bad vibes from Natalia or Sophia before. It feels like this is all coming out of nowhere.
I speak to Thomas often about how the weather is impacting his crops. He normally doesn't mind me coming round. Poor thing. But he's quite upset about Sophia's trial, so I'm giving him a bit of room.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
What have I ever done to Natalia except commiserate over all those worthless exes of hers? I didn't think we were as close as sisters, but I thought we were friends.
Elmalı. Hadi yemek. Al. Ha, bak.
I can't believe Natalia's tossing around accusations of witchcraft. And don't think I didn't notice that she's part of Otto's friendly neighborhood watch.
I'm proud of Natalia. Identifying the source of the problems in your life takes courage.
But what about Sophia?
If she really is a malcontent, or a witch, to use that charmingly outdated term, then this trial is better for her in the long run.
What the frog is wrong with Natalia? Witches are not a thing.
Ah be kızım ya. Büyükten geçtik diyordum. Bunun kodunu koyayım. Mavi mavi.
Angus and Francis are getting married. I thought the idea of going to a wedding would make me sad, but I'm happy for them.
Ben şimdi hala 60 ahır 60 tane.
I eat at Sophia's diner all the time, and Giacomo and I were really good friends before he passed. I don't see her being a malcontent, but I've also known Natalia a long while, and she wouldn't just make something like this up. She's got no beef with Sophia. I don't know. You think witches, malcontents, could they be real?
Aha buldum ihtiyarı. İhtiyar mı? İhtiyar mı? Al şunları.
Do my eyes deceive me? What a delightful surprise! Any old fool can see Sophia is no witch, but Otto is a young fool. Young and ambitious.
İçeriysek. Şimdi bir. Tamam. Bayağı. O zaman birim. Şu ihtiyarı yakalarsın. Haydi. Dur. Yani. Büyücü bir şurada. Okey. Ne kaldı? Maden.
Great. This is exactly what I needed for Giva. Or Shelby.
Güzel. Tamam. Biri 11.
I made it down to the lowest levels of the mine.
Ah, have you? Good. Let me take a look at those stones. We'll see what stories they hold.
All right, here they are.
Oh, a great cracking, like something being split apart. And then the cave filling up with damp water. Water all around.
It's okay. That happened in the past. We're still in the now, Farseer.
Thank you, novice.
What did you see?
The first witches on this island. Thousands and thousands of years ago. The ones who built the stone circle.
Whoa.
And then something broke the pillars, and an earthquake hit, filling the cave with water.
You saw the stone circle change to what it is today.
Seems that way. Powerful things, rocks. Thanks for letting me look at the sample. Here's a little something as thanks.
The people who went after your family, what did they do?
Sometimes, girl, the fire started by a wraith's heated words and bitter looks. But sometimes, that fire's no figure of speech.
Oh, Shelby.
I have full cause of weeping, but this heart'll break into 100,000 pieces ere I weep.
Is all the secrecy and fancy speech getting to you yet?
Is it that obvious?
I was the same at the start. It's annoying, but worth it.
Witchcraft can make any task easier. It can make the lives of those around you easier. You must keep working at it, but don't ignore the rest of your life. It is a balance.
I've seen many people possessed by Jinn, but a disembodied wraith whooshing right by my face on its way to find a victim, that's a new one for me.
Mom is really good at acting calm. Even if she doesn't know what to do, we'd probably all be less stressed if she was here.
What's wrong? You look like you're about to be sick.
Well, that's how I feel. Sophia's such a sweet lady. So the idea that she's a witch is really messing me up.
Juliet, I am so sorry. What Natalia said about your mom isn't true.
I know that. But the only other person who really seems to think she's innocent is Kim. I wish Dad were still here. That's, nice of you, but I ate a lot at my mom's place earlier. Thanks anyway.
Evet. Anasının mağazasında olan şey var. Buyurun. Böyle bir şey yap. Böyle bak. Kaldırır. Evet. Kapatmasını sevdik.
Oh, such a good cat.
Saat 1:10 geçiyor.
Should I go to bed? Üç gün. Hani güzel. Çocuklar. Tatlı. İşte. Şimdi. Sekiz. Ha, evet. Bitmiş. The time for walking slow has passed. Lighten my feet and make me fast.
Ben de okudum. Bunun her şey yok. Kötü çıkmadı be. Şimdi bir şöyle bir şey daha var. Burada yok. 15 yok.
Now that I've had more time to process, you know what? I'm angry. At Natalia? Sure. But Otto, too. What a jerk. All his neighborhood watch is doing is turning neighbors against each other.
Do you think witches and malcontents are the same thing?
Sure do. They exist everywhere, right? We just have different words for them. A malcontent is someone who isn't happy. They manifest their negative energy and it drags other people down. That's what witches do too.
Bir gün. Hadi.
Hi, Priestess. I've always wanted to know.
For some, it does. You build.
Been to Ravenwood Hollow lately, Farseer?
I visit Wesley's shop every so often. He does have the best parchment for miles round.
Bugün cumartesi. Yine çıkıyor. Evet. Pazar. Perşembe ve pazarları.
Is it time for bed?
Ve bu robot aldı. Şimdi saldırıları nasıl tutuyor? Gel.
said.
Oh, yeah. Evet, şunları görelim. Hangisi? Yok. Kremalı mantar koydum. Bayağı birikmiş.
Are you in the middle of something? Just finishing my meditation. And not that yuppie yoga rubbish, by the way. This is my... how to explain it? My Hindu version of reading the Book of the Mind that Cameron talks about.
Oh. Oh, is this something that you learned back home from your parents?
Sort of. We don't talk, my parents and I. Oh, it's fine. You couldn't have known. What about your parents?
It's hard for me to relate to my dad. He kept me away from Fairhaven for 20 years.
That sounds painful. I'm sorry he did that, Tara. In my experience, it's only gotten harder and harder for my parents and me to relate as time goes on. I wonder if it will ever get any easier. But in the meantime, I'm quite happy here on the island. Result! This is perfect, Tara! Do you think Otto is quite serious about a curfew?
I don't really know.
I'm not one to be out at the pub until all hours, but I sometimes go round collecting my rain gauges in the evenings. I don't want anyone to think I'm doing anything dodgy.
I'm worried about the little grommets in town. When adults freak out, the kids can feel it. I keep trying to think of something to say to Juliet, but nothing feels right.
Sakin ol. Aslan da olur. Biraz sakin. Değil. Kırmızı kart. Doğru. Elma limon. Değil.
I can't really talk right now. I'm working on a really important piece.
Every fall when it started getting cold, my mom and me would snuggle up under a blanket and watch old movies.
Do you wish she was here?
Kinda. I wish we could just chill and watch movies, the way we did when I was little. But it's hard to do that when you didn't grow up to be the person she expected.
Sophia's not a witch. That's just silly. Even if she was a witch, she'd be a good witch.
I know Natalia's possessed by a wraith, but can I spit in her drink? Just a little?
Lena really seems upset about the trial. I would be too. I mean, if my shop was directly across from a diner owned by a witch, I would want to know. Can't blame Lena for being a bit freaked out about the prospect.
I'm just worried sick. What if they all decide I'm a witch? What will happen to Juliet?
What is up with Natalia? Sofia is no bruja. I speak from experience here.
You do?
I don't want to get into it. But trust me, Sofia is not a witch or a malcontent or whatever Cameron wants to call her.
Hiç. Nereden biliyorsun? Ne biliyorsun? Geçmişin nedir? Kimliği var. GBT'ye bakalım. Bunu neler çevirdim.
Now, I can't say I know Natalia well, but I can't imagine how anyone could have a quarrel with Sophia. She's the nicest lady I know, present company excluded.
Come on, Mutilda, please.
Is this a bad time?
I don't even care enough to be embarrassed anymore. I can't get close enough to Mutilda to milk her.
What? She's not a Marty fan?
It's more than that. She got her vaccine shots recently, and now she's skittish. She won't let anyone approach her. I never thought ranching would be easy, but I never imagined it could be this hard. All my life, I worked for my dad in the city, helping him with his consulting business. I'm used to sending rapid-fire emails and picking the perfect spot for a business lunch, but calming animals? Why did I think I could figure that out? Maybe I should just go back to the city.
Just act calm and soothing. Animals can tell when you're desperate.
I know. But it's hard to just be calm when I don't feel that way.
Why don't you try approaching her slowly and speaking in a gentle voice?
If you say so. It's okay, Mutilda. I'm not going to hurt you.
No. You have to use a real baby voice.
Are you a good girl? Are you a cow? Have you ever been a cow? It worked! You are a cattle genius!
I have many talents.
Hey, thanks for helping me. You could have just walked away, but you didn't. What's so bad about going into the woods, anyway? Would Thoreau ever have written Walden if he hadn't been able to go into the woods?
Why is it so bad that Sophia might be a witch? In The Wizard of Oz, the good witch can protect people by controlling the weather.
That does seem pretty handy, doesn't it? Amira, how do you know so much about wraiths? Or is Jinn more correct?
They are the same. Jinn is just the word I learned first. My ex, Sahar, had a reputation. The good kind. She was the most talented witch in Tehran. I accompanied her while I was an initiate, and I saw how firmly Jinn latch onto the fear they find within people.
Wow. Thank you for setting the intention to bring this to me today. I accept it with deep gratitude. There's something different about Natalia these days.
You can sense it too?
Absolutely. It's the confidence that comes of standing up for yourself.
Is it?
She's setting a great example. Angus, in particular, is really paying attention.
I can't believe anyone would think Miss Moretti is a witch. She's the nicest person in Fairhaven. After my mom took off and my dad got his job off the island, she brought us dinner casseroles like every night. I finally started going to her diner just to savor the trip.
Bakıyorum ben. Böyle gidiyorduk. Buraya tutuyorlar. Böyle. Umut olur.
Finally!
Oh, yeah.
Time for bed.
Kolay gelsin arkadaşlar.